Heart 6. This is where we begin with the yin meridians of the arm. Heart 6 is 1/2 of a soon. That's not very much. That's half the width of her thumb on the heart line up from the wrist crease. So we're just going to be going right about here. So if I put my thumb here and see where a wrist crease is, there's going to be 1 soon. And I have to divide that in half. That is not very far up. And remember, you're over the tendon. So that's going to be right there. There is Lisa's heart 6. Now the next point that we're going to be moving up from, and remember that we have 12 soon from here to here. And I'm going to use that measurement to make life very easy for myself. And this is circumflex 4. And circumflex 4 is 5 soon above the wrist crease. So if I take the 12 soon, I divide it in half. So I have 6 and 6. 6 and 6. Then all I have to do from the halfway point is go down 1 soon, and voila, here I am. Between the two tendons, right there. And there's our circumflex 4 point. Then the next one we move up to is so simple because lung 6 is on lung meridian, and what you're doing is that you're simply going up 7 soon. Now 7 soon, let's go back to our 6 and 6, dividing this in half. So instead of going down, we're going to move up. So there is our lung 6 point, right there, a little bit above halfway. So let me just double check that because I took my hands away. Yeah, that's good. That looks great. Okay, there's lung 6. Now, in order to get to large intestine meridian, what we're going to do is we're going to put her arm like this. No, I'm going to position you because large intestine meridian runs straight along this line from large intestine 5 to large intestine 11. So this is the trajectory that I want to be on. And large intestine 7 is going to be 5 soon above the wrist crease, and using large intestine 5, which is what's called the snuff box point. See, even way back when, nobody behaved themselves. They sniffed snuff. Okay, here we go. 6 and 6, and then we're 5 soon, so there we are. 5 soon. There's your large intestine 7. Now let's go to the next point. Triple warmer. So now we're going to rotate the arm just a little bit so we can see the back of the hand. So here's our 6 and 6. Now we're going to divide that, and now we're 3 soon up. So 3 soon up from the wrist crease, and it goes right, the wrist crease is like at triple warmer 4 in that little notch. So right here, and you know, you're going to feel the space between the bones. And so it's 3 soon, okay, on the radial border of the ulna. So the radial border of the ulna is this bone, this is the radius bone, so we're going to be right there. There you go. There's your triple warmer 7. So basically, for the purposes of doing the Cleft protocol, darlings, all you need to do is put your finger, your thumb, right in between those 2 bones, and you've hit the point. And your small intestine 6. Now, the easiest way to find small intestine 6 is to have a person do a pledge of allegiance to whatever flag, and you feel the bone right here, and you just jump off the cliff, and you go in this space off the bone into the cliff. So it's in this little cleft right here. And this is most easily felt when you put your hand across your chest. But this is the description, and there you go. All of the Cleft points. Ta-da! Ta-da!